Greetings, my dear viewers. It is I, Drahon, and welcome back to Pathfinder Hero Flux. That is Flux, short for fluctuation. The day I forget to say that, I am going to get a strike on one of my videos. Now, today is a special event. We have a 2-for-1 character conversion. Pit and Dark Pit from the franchise Kid Icarus. These are angels who are, well, like I just said, they're angels from Kid Icarus. Pit is the general of the goddess's army, while Dark Pit is his clone, created from a dark magical item, however, is incomplete because the mirror was shattered before its completion. Let's go ahead and get things started with our stats. Go ahead and increase your strength, dexterity, wisdom, and charisma, each by 2. Starting things off with Pit, I had to really think of the ancestry, since Pathfinder 2nd edition has Osama as the heritage and not as an ancestry. But I think I have it. For our increased stats, we are going to go ahead and increase strength and dexterity each by 2. Our ancestry is going to be the Strix. These humanoids have avian features, mostly wings, but also taloned feet. And I am stretching things a bit for this ancestry, but it is the Strix's disposition towards humanity that makes this a little bit awkward. But Dark Pit actually has a little bit of lore that sort of settles this stretch. According to the lore, Dark Pit, who is also going to be a Strix since he is Pit's dark half, is what Pit tries to keep hidden. Both Pit and Dark Pit have the same disposition, except Dark Pit lets his negativity to the surface. Dark Pit says what Pit would rather keep hidden. Dark Pit hates the gods. He says that the gods are no better than humans. Their wars create an unbalance, create chaos. As a Strix, you get to start off with 8 hit points, have a speed of 25 feet. Your languages are Common, Strix, and thanks to Osama, you get the Celestial language. You have low light vision, but thanks to our Angel Kin feat, which is our ancestry feat for the Osama, we are upgrading that low light vision to dark vision. We also have wings, which does allow our jump distance to be increased currently. We would have to get some feats in order to actually fly with these wings, which is very reminiscent of how Pit behaves in these games. You can only fly with the goddess's help. With the ancestry feat Angel Kin, we get a trained skill in society and the skill feat multilingual. Moving on to Dark Pit. Like I mentioned in the intro, Dark Pit is an evil reflection of Pit. So, how fitting that Pathfinder 2nd edition has a heritage known as Reflection. The Reflection gives us a starting hit point of 8, but we also get the ancestry feat of Progenitor lore, which means we are trained in Strix lore, which is our ancestry. Low light vision, unfortunately we don't get an upgrade to dark vision, but that is fine. We are slightly more fragile than Pit is, slightly weaker, but we get to make up for that in our battle prowess, which we will get into in this video. Now from now on, we are going to have Pit and Dark Pit on the same slide. Just different features for each one. This way you viewers are able to keep up with the video as we talk about each character. Moving on to background, Pitt is going to be a guard. This will give us an increase in our strength and our charisma by 2 points each. We get the trained skills of intimidation, warfare, law, and quick coercion as our skill feat. With Dark Pit, we renounce the gods. We don't really like them. We don't even associate ourselves with them. Like Dark Pit said, the gods are no better than the humans. So, for our background as Dark Pit, we are a godless Grey Cloak. This will increase our intelligence and our wisdom by 2 points. We'll get trained skills and religion, and specific religion. This will be whatever religion Kid Icarus is based off of. We also get the free feat, quick identification. Moving on to class, and looks like I forgot to change that small bit. Pitt is going to be a champion, since he is indeed the champion of his goddess. This will increase our strength by 2 points and give us some extra hit points equal to 10 plus our constitution modifier. We are trained in perception. Saving throws, we are trained in reflex, expert in fortitude and will. Trained in the skills religion, acrobatics, athletics, and arcana. For our attacks, we are trained in simple weapons, martial weapons, and unarmed attacks. For our defense, we are trained in all armor and in unarmored defense. For our class feats, we are getting a ranged reprisal and shield block. Dark Pit is an oracle. This will give us a +2 to our charisma. We only get 8 plus our constitution modifier in additional hit points. We are trained in perception. We are trained in fortitude and reflex saving throws, while we are an expert in will saving throws. For our skills, we are trained in athletics, acrobatics, arcana, diplomacy, intimidation, and stealth. For our ancestry feat, we have why did I put that twice? We already have progenitor lore, so we don't need to worry about that. For our attacks, we are trained in simple and unarmed attacks. For defense, we are trained in light armor and unarmored defense. For our spellcasting, Pit and Dark Pit both have access to the Divine Spell List with the spell save DC of 15. Pit gets some devotion spells thanks to his champion class, and Dark Pit gets a spell attack modifier of +5. I'm assuming that regular Pit also gets this modifier, but it was not listed. For our deity and cause, Pit is going to be taking up the Paladin cause, giving them access to Retributive Strike and the Tenets of Good. We also have Champion's Code and Deific Weapon. For Dark Pit's Oracle class, we have a Mystery. We're going to grab Battle. For our Battle Weapon group, we are going to pick Firearms. And for our Mystery Domain, we are taking up Might. We also get the Oracular Curse and Revelation spells. Level 2, as a champion, Pit gains the class feat Divine Grace. And we're also going to go for the skill feat, Quick Jump. For our Dark Pit, we're actually not going to take an Oracle class feature, but we're going to take the class feature, Gunslinger Dedication, which will give us Gunslinger's Way of the Sniper. We also trained in Society skill, which normally we'd be trained in Stealth, but we already have access to the skill feat of Stealth. We also get the skill feat of Catfall. Moving on to level 3, expert skill for Pit is going to be Warfare Lore, while our expert skill for Dark Pit is Acrobatics. The general feat for Pit will be Fleet, which will increase our movement speed by an extra 5 feet, and we get a Divine Ally. Go ahead and pick Blade. For our general feat for Dark Pit, we are getting Weapon Proficiency, giving us access to being trained in our martial weapons. Moving on to level 4, thanks to Pit's champion class, we are going to grab the class feat Fiend's Bane Oath. We are going to take down any fiends that we see. And for Oracle, we are going for Sacral Lord for his class feat. Both of our skill feats are going to be Titan Wrestler. I'm starting to see a pattern here. A lot of these characters that I've been making have been taking on bigger threats than themselves. So they're going to be taking on Titan Wrestler as their skill feat. Moving on to level 5, go ahead and increase your ability scores as you see on screen. For Pit, it's going to be a +1 to our strength, while it's going to be a +2 to dexterity, wisdom, and charisma. For Dark Pit, it's going to be a +2 to each of those stats: strength, dexterity, wisdom, and charisma. For our expert skill, Pit is going to take on society, while Dark Pit is going to take on athletics. You also get trained skills in diplomacy and occultism, as well as the ancestry feat of celestial lore for Pit, and weapon expertise. Dark Pit only gets an ancestry feat. We're going with fledgling flight, since we have developed a way for us ourselves to fly solo, without the help of a goddess. Level 6, we're going for the class feat Smite Evil for Pit, and we're going to get the skill feat No Cause for Alarm. Dark Pit is going to get the class feat Advanced Revelation, while he'll get the skill feat of Quick Jump. Level 7, for Pit, we are going with the expert skill of Religion. We'll get the general feat for Weapon Proficiency. Same with Dark Pit, he's also going to get this weapon proficiency general feat. And both of them are going to be able to get access to advanced weaponry. We're going to go for the Barricade Buster. This is going to be our version of the EZ Cannon. But Dark Pit is going to have the expert skill of Strix Lore. Back over to Pit, we are getting armor expertise and weapon specialization, while for Dark Pit, we are getting expert spellcaster and resolve. Moving on to level 8, Pit gets the class feat of attack of opportunity, while getting the skill feat of trick magic item. Dark Pit is going to get the class feat of basic shooting, which will grab his gunslinger feat of sword and pistol, allowing him to dual wield a melee weapon and a firearm or crossbow, while he'll get the skill feat of powerful leap. Level 9, we'll get the expert skill of acrobatics for Pit, get the ancestry feat of angelic magic, we'll grab divine smite, and we'll also have champion expertise, juggernaut, and lightning reflexes. For Dark Pit, we are now masters in acrobatics. We'll grab the ancestral feat juvenile flight to increase our flying abilities, and magical fortitude. Level 10, go ahead and increase your ability scores as you see on screen. For Pit, that is going to be an increase in strength by 1 point. Dexterity and charisma will be an 18 now, while wisdom will be a 16. For Dark Pit, all of your ability scores that I have mentioned, strength, dexterity, wisdom, and charisma, will each become 18 at this point. For Pit, you have a trained skill in stealth, while getting the class feat Gunslinger Dedication. Gunslinger's Way will be Way of the Sniper once again. Your skill feat, Battle Planner. For Dark Pit, your class feat is going to be Practice Reloads, which will give you access to covered reload. And we'll get the skill feat, Say That Again! Now for level 11, our Pit is getting expert skill in athletics, general feat of weapon proficiency with the advanced weapon Whip Claw, which is going to be our Tiger Claws. We also get access to alertness, exalt, and divine will. Dark Pit is going to be an expert in the society skill and also get the general feat of weapon proficiency with the advanced weapon Whip Claw. While also getting alertness, Dark Pit will be getting major curse and weapon expertise. Moving on to level 12, we're going to get the class feat Blade of Justice for Pit, while also getting the skill feat Exalt the Faithful. For Dark Pit, our class feat is going to be Firearm Expert with the skill feat Trick Magic Item. Level 13, Pit is going to be grabbing the master skill for athletics, and so is Dark Pit. However, for Pit, it's going to be the ancestry feat of Celestial Wings. Our goddess has finally blessed us with the ability to fly. We'll also get access to Armor Mastery and Weapon Mastery. For Dark Pit, our ancestry feat is fully flighted. We're now fully able to fly on our own whenever we so desire, without getting tired easily. We also get light armor expertise, as well as lightning reflexes and weapon specialization. At level 14, we'll get the class feat Firearm Expert for Pit, while getting the skill feat Catfall. For Dark Pit, we'll get the class feat Eagle Eye, and the skill feat Acrobatics Mastery. At level 15, go ahead and increase your ability scores as you see on screen. For Pit, that means Strength, Dexterity, and Charisma will each be increased by 1, while our Wisdom is increased by 2. Dark Pit will increase Strength, Dexterity, Wisdom, and Charisma, each by 1. For our Master Skill, Pit will get access to Acrobatics, while Dark Pit gets access to Society. General feat, both will get the weapon proficiency feat once again, and this time the advanced weapon of choice will be the Rowan rifle. We also get greater weapon specialization for Pit, while we are a master spellcaster for Dark Pit. Quick tangent, I actually thought that this was a little weird, since I don't remember Pit and Dark Pit ever using spells, though I do think there were a couple. I didn't think there was going to be that many, which is why I am a little hesitant on using Oracle for Dark Pit. I was going to go ahead and go for the champion, but I decided against it and decided that Oracle can still work. Level 16. For Pit, we are going to get the class feat Practice Reload, getting our access to Covered Reload for him now. And the skill feat Acrobatics Mastery. For Dark Pit, we're going to get the class feat Advanced Shoot? I think it's meant to be Advanced Shot. With the Gunslinger feat Cover Fire. And we'll get the skill feat of Biographical Eye. Level 17, we'll get the Expert skill Celestial Realm Lore for Pit. Ancestry feat of Strix's Vengeance. My apologies. We also get Champion Mastery and Legendary Armor. For Dark Pit, we are gaining the Expert skill in Stealth, Ancestry feat of Strix's Vengeance, Extreme Curse, and we'll also get Greater Resolve. At level 18, the class feat for Pit is going to be Celestial Form, and a skill feat in Powerful Leap. For Dark Pit, we're getting the class feat of Quicken Casting from the Oracle, and we'll get the skill feat Charming Liar. At level 19, for Pit, we're going to have the Master skill in Society, and the General feat Incredible Initiative, and we also get Hero's Defiance. For Dark Pit, we are a Master skill of Strix Lore now, with the General feat of Incredible Initiative, and we'll get Auricular Clarity. And to finish things off at level 20, we're going to go ahead and increase our ability scores. For Pit, that means we're going to increase Strength, Dexterity, and Charisma each by 1, while Constitution will get a +2. For Dark Pit, Strength, Dexterity, Wisdom, and Charisma are going to each be increased by 1 to round it off to 20 apiece. For Pit, our class feat is going to be Eagle Eye with the skill feat of Biographical Eye. For Dark Pit, the class feat's going to be Blaze of Revelation with the skill feat Kip Up. And that is all for today, my dear viewers. Did you enjoy? Let me know down in the comment section below, and tell me, who do you like better, Pit or Dark Pit? Until next time, this has been Drahan, and I am offline. If you would like to see a particular character, please let me know down in the comment section below. I will take them into consideration for the next video.